Did you hear about the teenager who failed their driver's ed course? Yeah, they thought it was a crash course. Your insurance rates are not going to be good. I don't know about you, but when I was a teenager and I first got behind the wheel of the car that was my high school first car, I felt a sense of freedom and also was terrified. Yeah. And you have your first car accident and then you're like, well, that was fun while it lasted. I can't pay to fix this. So yeah, hopefully you guys had a better experience. Let me know down in the comments. But this is Busy Gamer Dad, picking up where we left off with our triangle strategy playthrough. Thank you so much for watching those episodes and staying with us the whole time, if you guys have been with us the whole time. I'm choosing to start from here a little bit more often in these last episodes, if you happen to notice, because I don't know what's going to load into the game with a cutscene, and it's a really, it seems like these are the important moments, like this is the closeout or final act or whatever you want to call it, but I've been saying that for like the last month and a half now, maybe 2 months, depending. So yeah, we'll get through this together, I think. Actually, let me do one thing. Let me check the quick save. So this one here is at, the quick save is 4850. This one's 4855. We'll do this one. Yes, we'll be fine. We'll be fine, I promise. I hope. But yeah, last few episodes we lost Roland. We set a field on fire while we were strategically pulling Hyzan's cavalry away.
Is a new weapon devised to destroy the goddess's shield, the ramparts that protect the Hyzantian capital.
Yep, so last episode, to do a little quick recap before we jump into this, we got into a fight with Tenebris, and, well, not into a fight with Tenebris, but with basically the Consortium, and we knew about their illicit salt trade and their mercenary fighting ring. We had a cavalry battle, essentially is what it equated to, out on an open field. We got a new spell that was pretty awesome, basically the power of the sun. Dropped that on a couple of would-be ne'er-do-wells, and we won the day. I was impressed with how powerful the spell was, but also it was very, we destroyed our ramparts that we had, or our basically shield wall, or barricades, and they were surrounding us, and the cavalry hurt quite a bit, but we were able to pull through, thankfully. And we're now on the back end of that episode. Tenebris is in custody inside Hyzanth because he's a Saintly Seven, if you don't know the reference to him. He was part of the fighting ring and part of the Consortium, and if you remember Sorsley's salt dealings, he was basically the ledger keeper or an accomplice in that whole endeavor as well. So the Saintly Seven are looking to remove him as a threat to their religious zealotry, essentially. And the whole reason we were doing that, to wrap up the ramblings, was because we were trying to strategically get the Death Knell, the Hyzanthian cannon, into position to blast a hole inside the goddess's shield, or, as she had just said, the ramparts protecting the entire city. We'll see how this goes.
Readying the cannon, however, takes time. The dangerous duty of distracting Hyzan's forces long enough to take aim and fire falls upon House Wolfford.
Yep.
Benedict uses his cunning to divert Minister Tenebris and the merchant Claris, successfully drawing the enemy forces away from their target.
So a little bit more detail on that. If you didn't see those episodes, I encourage you to go back and watch them just for that little dialogue thing alone. Benedict, stone cold killer. I have no words other than he is a strategist to the core, and it is like evil to the point where he's like, will stop at nothing to see House Wolfford win. And I don't know how far he would honestly go, but it's kind of terrifying, in all honesty. So we do close out that chapter. Okay. Wheresoever the path leads.
How fares the campaign, Minister Edor?
The Wolfford forces felled our vanguard.
I am unsurprised. Minister Exham or myself really ought to have accompanied them.
Yeah.
Have mercy. Please. I am sorry.
You acted foolishly, Minister Tenebris, but Wolford is not easily defeated even by wiser men. Our dear Minister Exham has had his own fair share of troubles, as capable as he has proven himself thus far.
I'm concerned they're going to use their equivalent to Death Snow, the El Freak, which is basically a bomb, a crystal bomb. We used that in one of the long ago episodes to blow up a bridge.
And he never loses a battle. Is House Wolford truly so formidable a foe?
Indeed. All thanks to that conniving tactician of theirs.
Well then, we should send the soldiers stationed around the capital to Minister Exham's aid.
No. We do that, and we leave ourselves vulnerable.
Possible.
Any enemy that dares attack us will break upon the goddess's shield. Right now, our highest priority must be Wolfort's sound defeat.
It's true.
Agreed. Still, we do not want to leave ourselves completely defenseless. Minister Lila, you know what preparations must be made.
This is what I'm concerned about.
You cannot mean to use the Automaton.
Oh, that's a turn.
Not unless the situation grows desperate.
No idea what the Automaton is.
Minister Tenebris will aid you, of course.
Of course.
Tenebris is on thin ice. Goddess's Shield, Southern Ramparts, where S-Frost is setting up the cannon.
Wolfort's forces have defeated our soldiers on the shield's western rampart.
No! Impossible!
No, it happened. We were there.
Calm yourself. We still have the Goddess's shield and the Saintly Seven's core to protect us.
So you think.
Minister Exham himself is about to sally forth with the bulk of his forces. The shield soldiers are to rally at the western rampart and support Minister Exham from there.
Okay.
Understood. Quickly now.
Perfect. Now we'll be able to ready the cannon with our enemy none the wiser.
How come there's nobody on top of the wall?
I must report back to the Archduke and House Wolford.
I guess that's just for effect, quote unquote. Yeah, that's weird. If I sound stuffed up, I'm sorry. It's allergies. Spring when this is being recorded and so much going on. Oh dear. Oh my. That was unexpected. 31 is well above where we are at right now. Hyzanth focuses its forces on the western side of the shield. House Wolford must hold their attention until the death knell sounds. So is this like going to be a timed battle? I have questions. Yeah, 31. We aren't there yet. We aren't even close. I don't know if I want to. You know what? Let's try it. Let's see what the worst that could happen is it ends in total failure, and I will save scrum this and go back to where I need to. It's interesting that we still have Milo with us, by the way. I find that very weird. Lady Frederica. Oh, it looks like someone's ready for a promotion. Who's ready for a promotion? Oh, Benedict. Julio has been holding down his end of it. Erebor. Sabara has been doing really well. I almost want Hasabara because this will give her more healing, and we desperately need it. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. I mean, the other option would be Julio, but like, I don't know. What does this do? Gift all your TP. Okay. What about Hasabara? Deal more damage to more TP. That doesn't help me. When HP is at 50% lower. That's fine. What about Erebor? I'm sorry, Eredor. Sorry. Been reading too many Lord of the Rings things. Decreases damage taken. So same thing as Hasabara. Renton, TP grants 1 TP. at the start of turn when standing on an icy tile. That's kind of awesome. Milo has an upgrade, but I don't know if I want to give it to her. What about Benedict or Huet? Physical damage to enemies with your weapons range is... Oh, okay, that's not terrible. That's a... Deal physical damage to your within range, height 0, last one's turn. Remain calm, grants immunity to silence fury attempt. Oh, wow. This could be cool. But do I really want to do that? I really am leaning towards Hasabara. If nothing more than the stats. So let's do that. And then if it's wrong, it's wrong. Cure Knight. Interesting. Nice. Little change in the garb.
This calls for a drink.
If you say so. Up and up. Cool. Now I wonder if I can buy anything from you. Hidden Force. Revitalize. This is what I've been saving for. And we can now finally get it. I think I'm going to buy that right now. This Quietus is going to be super helpful. Do we have any things down here? Nope, doesn't look like it. So that Quietus is going to be super helpful for us going into this next fight. No one has any upgrades of merit that I'm really concerned about right now. We do have a lot of money, but it's like you have to do the repeat fights in this game if you really want to upgrade everybody. Grants you and your partner a little HP when you do. Oh, that's not terrible. Increases the effect of Be Brave. Okay, so that's a focus heal. Let me see what I can get from Lionel. We don't have hardly any of those on hand. We do need to get... That's pretty expensive, but those are full heals. I could do a couple of amulets, because I haven't really delved into like the upgraded amulets as opposed to the rings. And then we also have the timber and things like that that we can do. I think what I'm going to do is take a look real quick. Serenoa's got everything I want to get for him. Benedict has got pretty much everything I want to get for him. Frederica as well. Gila as well. Huet also. Julio's got something. Yep. Okay. I feel like Eridor needs something. So Lion's Heart, and then I don't think I can get the Lion's Heart actually, so I can't really give him his upgrade. I can't give anyone their upgrade because it requires Quietus points, and I don't have any more of those because I just bought the revised one. So unless I have the material on hand, I can't really do too much. This one doesn't really help too terrible much. Resistance to ice magic. Movement speed would be helpful for him. What about Huet? She can get an upgrade. If I get timber. So let's do that. I'm planning on bringing Huet this next round. Because I have a feeling that she's going to be really helpful. So let's get the quality timber. Let's just buy it all. Might as well. We have the money to do that. Because it's also very important for her to get this upgrade, because she'll do more damage this way. There. Okay. Now what about this? Superior timber increases the effect. Blinding arrow. We'll leave the flat damage for her. I think Corentin is set right now. Anna... I don't need her speed. Physical defense wouldn't be terrible. Stone and iron. Okay, let's get some stone and iron. And then we'll get into the fight. Quality stone and quality iron. Let's buy a bunch of that. And then, oh, okay, cool. And quality stone right there. Spend a little bit of the monies and do the things. And then, Anna, where are you? Right here. And then let's do the physical defense. As much as this might be very useful for us, the physical defense, because she's going to be just getting in there and hurting people. So that's tactically a better option. Now, Hasabara, do I want to just give you luck? I know he gave you the upgrade, or maybe Narv. Giving him more health would be good, or magic defense. I think the health is where I'm going to go. Because I'll probably have Narv in the next fight as well. And having him have more health will be super helpful, because then he'll be able to live a little bit longer. And then Corentin. You know what? Let's give him the movement speed. Let's do that. And then we'll get ourselves out there. Let's get ourselves out there and have some fun. Alright. So I'm not going to save it because I might end up save scrumming this. But we'll go into it because I don't want to waste all your time you guys watching me upgrade things. Because I know that's really riveting information and riveting content for you.
So, Exham's army shows itself. What of the Nell, Benedict?
Our scouts say the diversion is succeeding, but it won't hold for much longer.
Fair enough.
Then we need more time.
Also, Esfrost could all have, double-crossed us and not be setting up things.
Minister Exham is not like the other Saintly Seven. We might parley with him.
An approach worth exploring. With prudence, of course.
Okay.
I regret reuniting under these circumstances, Minister Exham.
Explain yourself, Minister Serenoa. You are one of the Saintly Seven, yet you dare raise arms against Hysant.
The people have suffered long enough under the Holy State's salt monopoly. I cannot sit idly by and let Norzelia be chained by such tyranny.
A pretty speech. But what you really mean is you seek to reign supreme instead of the Holy One.
Nope.
Isn't that right?
No.
And what if it is? Should he be ashamed? The people deserve to be ruled by a man with conviction, not some corrupt hierophant or an idolatrous faith.
Ah, so you are the one pulling these strings.
I told you.
I know you have your own misgivings about Hysant's rule, Minister. Would you truly be so opposed to working with us to make Norzelia a better place?
A better Norzelia, you say? I've always held you in high esteem. I would be lying if I said I had no interest in seeing what you envision for our realm.
Yep.
Then we need not fight. Let us be allies.
Ah, that's a bold move.
No. It is true that I do not believe what Hysant is doing is right. I wish to loosen the stranglehold the goddess and her teachings have across our land.
Okay.
Then why refuse me?
Because I have no desire to rely on you nor anyone else. I will change the world myself, or not at all. I have all the strength and wit I require to defeat my enemies and rule Norzelia.
There we go.
But I cannot prove that if I deign to use others as a crutch.
Then you care nothing for the realm or her people, but your pride alone.
In short, yes. You cannot tell me you do not feel likewise.
We have nothing more to discuss. If you will not be persuaded, then let us pit your ambition against our conviction and see which is stronger.
I think he has that the other way around.
It would be my pleasure. A battle to prove which of us is more fit to rule Norzelia.
Huzzah!
Everything rests on crushing him, Benedict. We must show no mercy.
As you command.
Interesting. I find it so interesting. Yeah, I haven't ever really used him. Alright, decimate the forces, clear breezy. Unit placement. Let's see here, recommended. Everyone who's recommended is in here. Yep, I kind of see that. Except for Narv. Why isn't Narv there? No, Narv is there. Okay, good. I'm sorry, I overlooked him. So we have healing, and Gila is healing. We have Eridor, we have Huette, we have Serenoa, Benedict. Yeah, I think this is the best we're gonna hope for right now. I would be a fool to not think that there's going to be reinforcements, and this will be very hard. The first encounter with them these cavalrymen, they were stopped by the blockades, by our spike wall. They're going to be able to close rank on us really quick, and they attack 2 squares. So they're going to be poking at us for a lot of damage really quick. And that's where Corentin comes in with his ice wall. And if they group up, thankfully there's no friendly fire, so we will be dropping a lot of firepower on them. Alright, so let's get this fight kicked off for the first, we'll say 10 minutes or so. And then we'll have to probably change things up a little bit, take a break. Corentin. Anna is not with us, so I need to change that. Narv is with us, Eredor, Benedict is with us, Hasabar is with us, Duet is with us, Hasabara, Rika, Duet, Noah. Okay. Alright, so Vanguard Serve. If I do the Strength Charm on, I don't think anyone really needs it. Accuracy, Buckler, Resurrection Ring. He has the Wind Amulet. I don't know if he needs the Wind Amulet. I don't know if he's going to really be attacking, though. Holy Ord Scarf. Sorry, doing this right now is probably not super riveting for you. Yeah, I think I'll leave this where it's at. I will, just to get into the fight. Yeah, okay, we'll leave it where it's at. Alright, here we go. This could end completely and totally horribly. Why did my convictions change when I first came into this fight? Maybe it's because I'm going in under level?
Conviction and ambition. But from where I stand, you are ambition incarnate. No matter. To the victor go the spoils.
Exarum is going to be a pain. He's probably going to have like 600 health.
Just how strong your convictions are when I crush you, Serenoa Wolfort.
My convictions shan't fail me. If you think you can crush me, go ahead and try.
Shall we begin?
720. Oh my gosh. Already hitting. Dang it. They go really fast.
Leave everything to me.
Okay. Asabara. Be brave. No. End turn. That way I don't waste the Shadow Stitch Arrow. 60% immovable. 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 I move you here just to a single strike. Is that worth it? That's better. Yes, I think that would be worth it more often. If I move here, I can still hit you. I want to focus. Luck, accuracy. Yeah, so I'm going to do that. Focus. Then we'll gain an extra move. We'll gain the extra action, I believe. Yep. And then we will hit this guy a little bit more. Or potentially a little bit better, essentially. Now I'm moving to the left. I'm going to try and pull everybody to the left. Benedict, though, I'm going to push to the right. And I'm going to give Bulwark to Eredor. Because Eredor needs to tank while everyone falls into formation. That way.
For the honor of House Wolfort.
This is gutsy here, but I'm going to do it. If I do delaying strike, push his turn back, then that's even more time we have to close the gap and finish him off. They have a battle mage. And they do have an archer in the backfield. They didn't realize that. Reinforcements. I'm not surprised. Like I said, you'd be a fool not to think that.
We're here to assist you.
Guards of the southern ramparts. A welcome sight indeed. The enemy stands no chance against your might.
Alright. So he's going to come up and hit... Oh, Frederica. I thought he was going to go for Serenoa. I tried to present a better target, but I suppose that makes sense. You... If I do ramming speed, push you away.
Out of my way!
That's better. Because then you have to move and
Time for some sorcery.
get into the fray. Now, you can do Sanctuary, or do I want you to do Scorch? It's a bold move to move him up to try and do Scorch. I'm gonna hold off because I need him to. Yeah, I'm actually gonna hold off on doing damage this round with him. I'm gonna try and get his turn a little bit closer. So now Eridor needs to last
Heal your wounds.
just a little bit longer. This is gonna be really gutsy, what I'm about to do. I'm gonna try and get Eridor to close back into ranks, moving his turn up a little bit more.
Aye, I'll keep on then. Strike while the iron's hot.
Now, Julio. Oh, shoot. You can only hit melee. Finish them. Grant an ally 2 TP. If I were to do that for you, move you here. Yeah, I'm gonna have you grant her 2 TP.
I'll hold fast here.
Perfect. I fight for peace.
Now, this is the scary bit. I'm actually gonna close ranks where I didn't want to, but it'll be fine. Flame Eater. If I were to do this right here, she does it immediately, and then she'll set the ground on fire. Sure, do that. We'll do that. 120, nice.
We will
She
make
gains a level,
our
which is
ideas
good.
reality.
Time for some research.
Now, this is the guy I was waiting for. Here. Wall of ice. Do I want to do it there? Or here? I think here's better. No, I'm going to do it here, closer. Because then Eridor can skirt around it.
Let me cause some trouble.
And then they can only get to one of our casters at a time. That'll work out really well.
You are not worthy of my time.
It's a small thing, but those guys I'm not too concerned about. Like, if I can pick off 2 to 3 of the horsemen and not lose anybody, then I think we'll be better. I think we'll be all the better for when they get into the fray. So they're just, that'll run out by the time they get up to us anyway.
Leave
So I'll have to
everything to
recast
me.
it. Alright, now, Hasabara. Did Gila get a hit? No, who got a hit? No one. So you can move up and you can heal. And you'll present a better target, unfortunately, that way.
You have my gratitude.
But this will stop
Well, congratulations are in
the
order.
damage that way, and then oh wow, long thrust. So he's using TP to do that. He's gonna break the ice. Okay, that's fine. Long thrust again. Making them use TP is not a bad thing.
They got
This battle is ours.
Is it though? Question mark. So if I use 1 TP to hit this target, increases range lock. However, you can only move once. How could I hit this guy before? He's 23, 19. Can I finish this guy? If I burn through my TP points, I can do it.
True.
Let's try it. Let's see what happens. We got him. Okay, good. So 1
I
down.
will fight to my last breath.
Nice. There. Battle mage moving up. That's a little scary.
I see a path to victory.
Do I want to put Benedict in front? Absolutely. Now, how can I help here? Isn't it now grant directly after yours? But we have Serenoa, Eridor, and Narv going next. Gila goes after several horsemen, so she's gonna be picked apart. So I'm actually going to do that. I'm going to have her go so she can move.
Must stay vigilant.
I'm going to put
Shall we begin?
him here. And then you drop here. Cure wounds. No, Corentin is... Is Corentin the person that we should heal? We can heal 3 people here. Sanctuary. Yes, let's do that. Let's heal 3 people here.
Most appreciated.
One step closer to our hope.
And then have her move, I guess, back here. Oh, no, I didn't want to have her face that direction. Shoot. Okay, so what can I do here? I'm going to go after this side, this flank. I'm going to move here. Delaying strike this guy.
Wait your turn.
Delaying strike OP. If you are not using delaying strike, I know it's one of his first abilities, but it's very strategic to use it. Now, let's see here. What can I do? I can't move to where I want him to. Darn it. Provoke, sprint. Do the ramming speed. There. And then fall back and face this direction, because I'm probably going to move Corentin. Now, this is the tricky bit. If I move you here, you can still do Icy Breath, Shock, Sanctuary, Wind, Scorch. I would love to have gotten out here and set this ground on fire, but that's just not possible. So what I'm thinking I'm going to do is set the ground on fire here. And if I do Spark there, is that worth it? No. If I do Spark here, yes, that's worth it, because then the ground will be set on fire and it will cause a little bit more damage over time. Let's do that.
Fire!
Focus on these 2 on the left-hand side.
I'll make you proud, Grandfather.
There, cool. Awesome. All right, so we are at our time. We'll let them act right here. See what happens. Physical counter. Okay. Moving up, shooting an arrow.
Whatever it takes.
All right, cool. Busy Gamer Dad starting the fight with X-Harem. He's got 700 health, 750 health almost. Like, comment, subscribe. Thank you so much for tuning in for as long as you may have. And we'll pick this up right in the next episode. Later.